Class, welcome to our first video of the new unit, Unit 4. We're going to be talking about triangles, lots and lots of different things about triangles. This first video is actually on section 5.5. It is all about angle-side relationships. Alright, so we're going to introduce you to these angle-side relationships, nice and easy, first lesson in the unit, and then we'll jump into some more difficult things in the next video. So in this video, all I need you to understand are these two different relationships. For example, if two sides of a triangle are not congruent, then the largest angle is opposite the longer side. Alright? Or we can kind of think about it conversely and say if two angles of a triangle are not congruent, then the longest side is opposite the larger angle. Alright? So basically, what I want you to understand is this box to the right. Longest side is always across from the largest angle. The medium side is across from the middle or medium angle. And the shortest side is always across from the smallest angle. Alright? That's it. That's all I need you to know from this first video. We're going to do a couple of practices right here. But honestly, guys, this is something that I'm hoping you don't even need to practice. This is something that you should just know after watching this video. So, number one, name the angles from largest to smallest. Well, if I'm naming angles, that means I need to find out the order of the sides. Okay, I can get angles from sides. And I want to go from largest to smallest, which means I need to start with the largest side. So largest side, 19.5. So I have AB is my longest side, then BC, then CA. So now that I want the angles, I just have to figure out what angles are across from these sides. So across from AB is angle C, across from BC, or opposite from BC, is A, and lastly, across from CA, or opposite of CA, is angle B. So my answer is angle C, angle A, angle B. Now, let's try number two. Name the angles from smallest to largest. Okay, we can do this. We just have to go in reverse order now. Now we're going from smallest side to smallest side to largest side. All right? So let's take a look here. 27.2, 28.5, 30. Okay, so 27.2 is definitely my smallest side. And so I'm even going to skip this step that I did over here. I'm just going to immediately say this is my smallest side, GJ. H is across from it. So I put an H, angle H. Then 28.5, or GH. And opposite of GH is J. And then, of course, my last angle has to be G. And that is my answer to that one. Now, it doesn't change much when we go on to something like 3 and 4. It is important, and one thing that we haven't necessarily talked about yet, but we will, and I hope you guys just remember from grade school, or in middle school, is that a triangle always has to add up to 180 degrees. So, if this is a 90 and this is a 22, there's no choice but for this angle to be 68 degrees. Has to be. Alright? And now we can go from smallest angle to largest angle, because that will give us the order of smallest side to largest side. So, 22 degrees is definitely my smallest angle. EF is across from it. So I write EF. And then 68 or 90? 68, okay? 68 is E, DF is opposite. So I write DF. And then lastly, my largest angle is opposite my longest side, so DE. And let's see, we have another one. We're missing one angle. We have to figure that out. Let's see, what do we have here? 54 plus 39, what is that, 93? And then 180 minus 93 is 87. You can always double check that on a calculator. 180 minus 54 minus 39. Yes, 87. Okay, so all I did, guys, is I subtracted 54 and I subtracted 39 to get 87. And so now I know 87's right there. And I want to go from longest to shortest this time. So now I have to just remember longest goes with largest angle. So I have to go kind of in reverse order that I did over here. M is my largest angle, so I'm looking for KL to start. And then my middle angle, 54, which is opposite of LM. I only have one more side, and it's across from my smallest angle, KM. Alright, so again, we're probably not going to practice a ton of this specifically, but this is a skill that you need to have and just an understanding that you need to have about triangles moving forward. Alright, that is it for tonight's video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.